Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, the party continues to decimate the ranks of the legendary dragons, by tracking down and defeating both the Red Dragon as well as the Ice Dragon. So sit back and enjoy. Huh? Terra? Where are you? Ah, she was hiding behind the pillar. I know, not the best hiding spot of all, but whatever. Okay, anyways, it is time we embark on our next adventure, and this time around we go back to the Phoenix Cave because I want to hunt the Red Dragon. And the Red Dragon is something we did left. We did leave him in the Phoenix Cave. I want to return there now. So yeah, let's see. I also did not save between episodes, so that's something I should do. Here you can already see our team. I will talk about my equipment and stuff after I arrive at the Red Dragon. Because going back to the Phoenix Cave and everything, the way back is actually kind of complicated if you consider everything. Remember, this dungeon was a two-party dungeon, so yeah, we need to have two teams. And we have some advantages though, because we have Molulu Charm and a Merit Award, so we can basically go through here without encounters, which is nice. Otherwise it would be very tedious. But yeah, the party we want to take is Terra, Gao, and Umaru. And the other party is gonna be Mok. And just Mok. We don't need anyone else. We both jump and we are back where we, I think, spent 3 episodes or so. It was a big dungeon. But yeah, cool stuff. There's also something else besides the Red Dragon I want to do here. There was this weird, sparkle at the end of the Phoenix Cave that I want to investigate. But yeah, we will see if that is even something or not. I'm not sure about it. But we will find out. Yeah, we equip someone with the Merit Award here. Not equip, a relic. We have the Merit Award equipped on Gao, and he also can equip Molulu Charm that way. So yeah, we do not get encounters, and we will switch Molulu Charm between parties here. So that means we're gonna de-equip it. He also loses all of his equipment, which is nice. But yeah, trust me, not having encounters here right now is great, and I don't really feel the need to defeat all the enemies here again. They will probably be very weak anyways, compared to my current party. So yeah, we're not doing that. I'm also not sure if it is important which party is which party. I think both can reach the Red Dragon in the end. But if you go with one party, the other party needs to do an additional step or so. And because the Red Dragon should be near that one a section where you need to position 2 parties on the switches, and yeah, that should be a point both parties can reach. I forgot that it had the Final Fantasy IV music here. That's actually nice. Da beep boop bop. Is that even? Yeah, that's Final Fantasy IV, right? Yeah. That's not Final Fantasy V. No. Yeah, yes, Final Fantasy IV. Or for those smart asses around you, it's Final Fantasy II as well. Yeah, we activate this, because of course we are playing Final Fantasy III right now. Oh yeah, that's also one of those eternal debates, which should not be a debate at all. Some people still keep claiming that this is Final Fantasy III and Final Fantasy IV is Final Fantasy II, because that's just the way they named the games back in the day, because the other entries in the series never got released in the West. So it was the original Final Fantasy, then Final Fantasy IV is the second one that came out in USA, and then of course Final Fantasy VI, and then Final Fantasy VII came along and it shattered everyone's mind, because why is it 7? Why is it 7, guys? Okay, we're already here. Wow, that's actually fast. If you don't have encounters, that's kind of excitingly fast. But I take it. You need to assess when it's time to fight encounters and when the absolute not time to fight encounters. The not time, guys. My favorite time. The opposite of the yes time. Like, some switches also stay active, like this one here. That's also interesting. We can actually go there, but yeah, first off you. I remember when I had to switch all the equipments and stuff. That was good. I think that was the main reason why it took so long. Because always switching, then switching equipment and everything, that takes a lot of time. But I will do it again when we are approaching Kefka's Tower. Because Kefka's Tower is also like the same style of dungeon here. Where you have to switch between multiple parties, and like in that sense, Kefka's Tower is also worse because you do not need like 2 parties, you need 3 parties. So yeah, full house basically. Except 2 characters you cannot bring. That's also like the main reason why you want to like gather all the characters right now. Because otherwise you would simply like getting through Kefka's Tower otherwise is just so insane, I want to say, because if you don't have all those party members, you will like need to form parties with just like 2 party members or so, and that's nah. There are also a lot of boss fights and everything, so at least if you're not doing a challenge, that's not really like reasonable, I would say. But yeah, Red Dragon, let's talk about the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon's gimmick is that we need... Oh, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, the Red Dragon's... Yeah, I can just do that. Wait a second. Okay, took some damage, but okay. Yeah, the Red Dragon's gimmick is that we need to survive the battle. We cannot damage him, we will need to survive the fight, and eventually he dies from like exhausting itself. That's the strategy, which is also fairly unique, I must say, because he basically uses like his life force to supercharge his attacks or so. We're already here. Yeah, that's nice. Can I make it to... I'm not gonna risk it, I think. No. But yeah, so in that sense, we only need to really survive the battle. That's like our main objective here. We need to survive the fight, and if he cannot survive his onslaught of powerful attacks, we are done for. So yeah, save point. Let's save. You keep Muludu's charm now because I need to make some real equipment now. First of all, you get the relics. You don't get merit award. You do get no. Soul of the Dead is also doing cutting it for you. Wait a second. I need to change something here. I think Terra gets the Soul of the Dead. Yeah, I think we do that. So that means you get the Aegis shield. Also gives you more... Yeah, that's good. Okay, that means you do not get this, I think. You get Soul of the Dead. I need to make some small corrections here, and then I will show you what like the overall idea is. He gets merit award and... Like, what is the other thing? I wanted to give him the... you know what? Soul of the Dead, but nope, apparently not. Could give him Tainar, nah. Yeah, guys, what should I do? You get Hermes, I guess. Speed is good. Okay, equipment, you get this. You get the Flame Shield. Of course, being the Red Dragon, he uses a lot of fire elemental attacks. It also means you can... No, you get Fiendhood, that's better, I think. Actually, you get the Golden Hairpin. Yeah, you get the Golden Hairpin for more casting. And you also get the Snow Muffler, okay. Good, good, I think. Okay, time to use the tent to have full health here. And then I will break everything down. Tent? Down here. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling. Look at the dragon. Can he attack me while I'm sleeping here in the tent? That would be funny. Okay, so, strategy. Strategy, of course, survive the onslaught of attacks. Okay, first of all, we have... let's start with Umaru. Umaru's the guy with the Hero Shield. Hero Shield, of course, very important item here. because Hero Shield does nullify all elements. Along with the Soul of the Dead, those are like the 2 items that prevent like most elemental damage in this fight, which is going to be very important. So yeah, very good for him. It also boosts his HP. That's something you may not forget. Hero Shield does give a HP boost, which is something I keep forgetting about, but it does give more HP, so that's nice, more survivability too. And that's also the main reason why I bring Umaru and Gao, because those are the 2 guys with the highest HP out of every character. And more HP, of course, means better survival. Otherwise, he got a Heal Rod, he got a Dark Hood and Snow Muffler. Basically the best equipment I can give to him. Heal Rod is here for, like, of course, occasionally healing. Umaru cannot do much else, so, and normal physical attacks don't do anything, so that's the best he can do, I think. We have Terra. Terra is the one with the Soul of the Dead now, also nullifying all elements, which is pretty important. And we can revive her with, or heal her with the Heal Rod, that's gonna be important. And we can also, like, heal her by casting Death on her, or something similar. It is important to know that we, of course, have Reflect here, so we would need to bounce it off. So if I think about it, maybe Reflect is not the best, like, equipment here. Should I go with something else? I don't think we go with Reflect, never mind. We skip this, no. Okay, we do not use Reflect Mail, we use, like, normal equipment so that we can still cast something on our party members. I think that's gonna be important. But yeah, otherwise she also has like the best defensive equipment I have. Of course the Defender, which makes sense. I keep wondering. Yeah, I have a Durandal, never mind. I was gonna say I don't have a Durandal, but I have. I thought I did never pick it up in the Ancient Cave, but never mind. But yeah, Defender gives you more evade, that's gonna be important. Aegis Shield, oh, does reduce magic evade, but doesn't matter. Yeah. She has good survivability, and that is what counts. Okay, otherwise you also have Gogo, the other party member of the Heal Rod here. He also has a Flame Shield to nullify all fire elemental attacks. It gives him a weakness against ice, but the Red Dragon will not use ice. Otherwise, Lament Head and Rubber Suit for best defense again. Lament Head also cuts all other elements in half, which is nice. I think he only, like, the Red Ring only primarily uses fire, and I think otherwise neutral elemental spells, so it doesn't do much, but hey. Gogo also has the important role here to use Mighty Guard again, also very important. And also we have Gao here, of course, with the Matsuno no Kuku or whatever it's called. That thing boosts his HP, Flame Shield for the same defense as Gogo has, Gold Hairpin for more casting. I will not use his Rage in this because that would like change his elemental properties and everything, and that's something I don't need. And I need him more like as a controllable party member here. And Snow Muffler again because best defense overall. Okay, I think the overarching idea is clear. Have high defensive stats. Relics, we have Floral Felel for Terra. Once again, more HP, more MP as well. Very nice. Soul of the Dead, I already did tell you so. Umaru has Hermes and Prayer Beds. The Prayer Beds especially could be very interesting here because the Red Dragon also uses a lot of normal physical attacks that can be blocked. So Prayer Beds might be good. Once again, defensive options here. Herm is also important because he has the Heal Rod, so he can heal more often. Gonna be good. Gogo has the same Hermes and Prayer Beads for the same reasons. And Gao has the Merit Award to equip every piece of equipment, and also Hermes for more actions. I think Hermes in general is not going to be as much of importance as like in other fights, because it's not a fight where I need to like have many turns. It is more like a fight where I need to make very specific turns, individual turns, to like heal or so during specific situations, and like raise my defenses with a golem or something similar. So yeah, those are the ideas here. Okay, you can see the stats are very great, especially like HP MP. Good stuff here. Anything else? Yeah, of course we have Espers. I did not assign Espers yet, but I will do so now. We could use Ashura. I did already recognize Ashura for like a very interesting Esper that also can cast Re-Raise on the party, which is also very great in this fight. Gives you more survivability, of course. So I guess I still use her. And if anyone uses her, I think it's gonna be Terra. I also informed myself about certain like mechanics here. For example, Golem. Golem is an interesting Esper. I did finally figure out how Golem works. Golem is also in the base game, but Golem has a different sprite. It only here uses Final Fantasy V's sprite, so that was what like caught me off guard. But Golem, of course, blocks physical attacks. We have already seen that. But the way he decides how much damage he blocks is actually dependent on the caster's maximum HP. So, for example, if Terra casts Golem now, Golem will block 3,739 damage, HP damage of physical attacks, worth of physical attacks. So that's how Golem works. And then afterwards, the following hits will not be blocked anymore. So basically you get like a second life, so to speak, when it comes to physical attacks. Of course, magical attacks can still hit you, but yeah. Still very good, of course. I don't think that's what you're gonna get here. You get... Should you get Kirin? Nah, not Kirin. I think Kirin is... Actually, No, you get Kirin. Kirin is for Umaru. Do we even need that? Because... Wait a second. Do we even need that? You get Blue Magic Blitz. You can use Magic as well, I guess. Magic, yeah. Now, skills. Blue Magic, okay. Yeah, use Mighty Guard. That does give you regen, so we don't need Kirin. Never mind. Okay, there's not much else we need then. Or we can do. You could... No, you cannot use Emergency Phoenix. That's not possible. You can get Seraph. Emergency healing, but that also would damage Terra. Terra also does not benefit from regen. That's nasty. She will take damage from regen if she has Soul of the Dead equipped. Still, we stick to Seraph. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Maybe Poo-Poo. I think Poo-Poo might also. Seraph or Poo-Poo. Let's keep Poo-Poo. Maybe if one character gets knocked out, he can do something. And like reapply at least a shell. Okay, you get Ashura. You don't get anything, I think, because you don't have enough MP for so much casting. Except maybe if you get the chance, Phoenix, maybe if you can revive and I can restore your MP, and you get Golem. And make sure that Golem is still applied. He also has the highest HP, so Golem should now block almost 7,000 damage for all characters, which is good, very good actually. Nice. One thing I also learned besides Golem is the spell magic is the spell Blink. So Blink creates mirages of the target, which is very vague of a description. But Mirage works in a similar fashion compared to Golem, because what Mirage does is basically prevent all physical unblockable damage against the a character that has Blink. And like if it does so, it then has like a 25% chance to like get dispelled. So for example, if Terra has Blink, she gets attacked with a physical attack. She will avoid the attack, but there's also on top of that the 25% chance that Terra Blink will be gone. So it is actually a very good defensive spell against physical attacks. So also something I might want to use here. It's also pretty costly. I'm seeing 65. Okay. Of course, also has the downside that you need to cast it individually on each character, but if you can keep it up, that's also a pretty good spell, I might say. Good. Let's see how this goes. I need to save again, and yeah, we just jump straight into the fight. Let's see how this goes. Okay, last time we did try our best, but it was simply not enough. Okay, Golem. Go, Blue Magic, Mighty Guard. We also did not have Mighty Guard last time, so... Maybe I can poison Terra. You cast Ashura. I think I sure can actually cast Blink, right? I think she also gave me Blink at some point. And Umaru just keeps ready right now. I could also use Defense Command. That is also certainly something I can do. Queen's Aegis, let's see. Okay, it seems like as if nothing happened. It could have been level 3 flare. Ouch. It actually could have been... Ouch, yeah, that hurts like a truck. Let's cast Blink. Blink, 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 Blink. Where's Blink? Yeah, there. On Terra is fine. Oh, you only have Mimic, you don't have basic attack. Oh, you also cast Dispel. That's something I forgot about. Okay, that screws over my plan a little bit. But we have Blink now. You don't have enough MP anymore. You can actually restore your MP right now. Southern Cross is okay. I do not recall the pattern. He has a specific pattern on how he does things. Oh, she's actually weak to that. That's not good. Oh, here come the physical attacks. He does not deal too much physical damage. The spell was nasty on Umaru, but still pretty fine, as long as it's just against a single character, that's good. Okay, we cast Queen's Aegis again. It's too bad though that I can never really see what she does, Ashura. Okay, we go with Blink again. This time on Umaru, Shockwave is fine. You cannot cast magic. You can cast, that also hurts a lot. Oh yeah, we need to use next potion. I forgot that Gaugo cannot normally equip, that's bad. I could use Mimic to mimic Ashura though, that would be an option. But right now, as like survivability wise, it looks pretty fine, I might say. Okay, he used a Flare Star, I think he continues with physical attacks now. Yeah, Blue Fang, that's okay. He would try... Oh no, can you even... Oh no, not level 3 flare again. Okay, Terra's out of the commission. Yeah, right, heal the dragon, that's a good idea. You cast Golem again, I don't care. You can cast Blink again. I cannot revive Terra, by the way, because she has Soul of the Dead, and that makes it impossible to revive characters. I also have no clue for how long I need to survive here. Might actually be a while here. But like I said, I just need to survive, and everything is fine. Southern Cross again. And that's fine. And he attacks like 7 times again or so. 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. Yeah, he always 7, 8, 9. He can also use something nasty at the end, I think. You can use defense now. You can heal yourself, I guess. Nice miss. Oh, Flare Star again. Okay, I think everyone except Gao is dead now. Yep, okay. Gao, you need... Never mind. Okay, we have re-raise. Nice. Gao as well? No, okay. Blue Fang. You heal yourself. You tackled yourself. You are such a genius. Level 3 flare again. Gao ignores that. I really need... Yeah, that's also like a quote-unquote mistake, I would say. Why is he suddenly damaged by that? Huh? Did he not just, like, not take damage from that? Yeah, Gao again proving what a tanky beast he is. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, oh, guys. Uh-oh, Southern Cross is fine, I think. Yeah, should be fine. Is it? Or is it? Never mind. Physical, I cannot do anything. No. Okay. Okay, at least I know that we need to survive like 3 rounds of that. Okay, what can we change? Like the D spell at the beginning was pretty nasty. No, okay, never mind. We don't change tactics, we just need to change tactics like in battle. Okay. Golem. You cannot use magic. And Blink. Blink was good. I think the character I should take, or I should like keep most attention to is Gao. Because he's the one that can like really survive here. Level 3 flare incoming. So bad that it hits everyone, that's not good. Blink, where's Blink? I keep overlooking Blink. Okay, you heal Terra. If you hit. Yeah, that's and I dispelled my own Blink, nice. Soul of the Dead is such a double-edged sword here. Yeah. I think Terra's dead again. Like, not much else I can do for Terra here. Once again, now. Oh, it casted Blink. That's actually nice. Does Terra survive? I don't know. No, that means we keep Umaru ready to do something with items. Actually, he could heal yourself. Actually, once again, Blink on Go this time. Anything else? Flare Star coming in. I like that the cursor is affected by the effect. Okay, everyone has Blink, and we have like characters ready to instantly heal and stuff. Nice one. Once again, Gao very important here. Level 3 flare, that is what I was waiting for. Yep, okay. Actually healed both of them, that's fine. Why do I have those X potions anyways, if I never use them? Okay, I think Gao is still able to hold on. He also gets healed by Regen, that's good. Firaga? Since when do you use that? Okay, that's nice, thank you. Did he use that last time, but I didn't notice because I was like in the heat of the action, pun intended. Nice. Blue Fang gets blocked. Do we need to cast Golem again? I don't think so right now. Okay, right now I think mostly need to wait. I like it when they still block with their like shields and stuff. That makes my job a lot easier because that keeps Golem intact and also Blink. So basically I have like a 3-layered protection right now. You so want. Okay, Flare Star again. You cast Golem again, I would say. You use X Potion on Go first. You use X Potion on Umaru. And Gao should still be holding on, I think. He will also get like a heal of Regen again and everything. Like, I'm always a little bit anxious to use Expulsion on Go because he has the Ghost Sprite currently and I keep thinking it's Terra. Blue Fang. You know what? Blue Fang might actually dispel Golem, so I'm gonna use Earth Wall again. You have the time to go right now, I think, so let's do it. Level 3 flare, that's actually good timing. Yep, I think that's good. You heal yourself. Still with the Treasure of Rudra music, by the way. I recognize that song. I think the Red Dragon also has like some nasty tricks up his sleeve when the battle is about to end. Southern Cross again. That's something we can survive. We survive that. We can use defense now, I think. Okay, we use a single attack only. Nice. We want to go death with everyone right now. I think let's go death with everyone right now. Because I'm also fairly certain that it works against magical attacks too. It also reduces the damage Golem is taking here. That's also nice. We Flare Strike again. That's good that we are in death position right now. I'm talking like as if I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, oh, now we use Flare. Okay. Nasty. I think Umaru might die. Never mind. Oh, but he keeps using Flare now. Ran out of life force. Nice, okay. But he uses Blue Fang again on himself. Nice. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Good. So he used the double flare at the end. I see. Good one. Okay, that's the Red Ring. Actually pretty easy when you know what you're doing. Do we get another one of those Mutsunukami? Is that the weapon that Gao has equipped? Don't think so, right? But hey, only 2 Dragons remaining. It's the Holy Dragon in the Cultist Tower and the Blue Dragon. It's actually not the Blue Dragon, it's something, a Snow Dragon or so in Narshe. Cool. Good one, good one. And that takes care of this guy. Good, now I want to make it to the end and see what awaits me there. Because I still think there is something there. Good thing is we are pretty close. We also still have save available, so let's save our triumph. And what did we get here? There, it is actually the same. Katana wielded by a Doman hero. Huh, okay, that's actually pretty nice. I think the second one is actually pretty good. Yeah, I like that. That doesn't work like in conjunction, right? If I equip 2, I get more HP and stuff. You know what would be big? If I could get another Merit Award somewhere. That would be extremely huge, because Merit Award is just so good. Especially in this version of the game, in this hack of the game, where equipment itself has a lot more passive abilities. So you are not like that much reliant on just your relics for passive effects, for good passive effects. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's equip Mululu Charm again. It will like de-equip Gao, but I don't care at this stage. Okay, Mululu, never mind. Mok has Mululu Charm, obviously. I think you can just the party already went through that, so you only need to make it to the switch right now. Everything is cooled down, nice, and over here, and we should almost be there. We need to activate some stones. I forgot Mululu Charm. Relics remove, and we switch to the other ones. Relic. Hermes, forget about Hermes. Mululu is the new Hermes. Good. And over here. Dub, dub, dub. And Mok, please stand on that switch so that the others can move on. That's actually funny, that he jumps immediately. Nice. I didn't press anything. This is already activated. Nice one. Cool, didn't notice. Good one. So that means you just do your thing now. I could just have left Mog on the other side and have kept the safe option. Dude, here. Molulu, okay. Okay, what's at the end then? What is at the end? I'm fairly certain I saw something there, but yeah, there's this weird sparkle there. Can I jump over here or so? I can. What is this? Okay. And Setsa from that day on was all alone. What was that? Was that just a teleport to teleport me out? Seriously? Oh no. Okay, guess we are back. The other party members are gone now. They're still here, wow. Okay, that's something I did not expect. Okay, cool, I guess. That means I quickly de-equip all party members, and we need to search for something else. Okay, that also, yeah. So basically just the red dragon now. Good, cool, I thought that would be more, but okay. Which means I'm gonna have to do one of my glorious cuts again, and we will see what else we can do. I think it's time for the last like dragon that is not the cultist tower, the snow dragon. So yeah, we'll quickly come up with some equipment, and then we will fight that guy. Guys, where's Terra? Ah, she pulled the double on me, I see, okay. Yeah, anyways, I'm prepared now. The funny thing is, I actually did not switch to the team at all. Those guys are just simply too good, I want to say, especially against, like, bosses. That's, like, a very good team here. Once again, I will show you in detail what we have equipped once we arrive at the... it's actually called the Ice Ring, I did look that up. It's the Ice Ring. It's like the naming conventions for the dragons are weird. Like, one is called Gold Dragon, the other one is called simply Red Dragon, and the other one is called Ice Dragon instead of also being a Blue Dragon. It's like a little bit strange sometimes. Then there's the Skull Dragon. But hey, yeah, the Ice Dragon is over here in Narshe. I still have Muludu Charm equipped on Gao. I also changed Gao's attire again. He is back to his normal attire again, not his pretty stylish tuxedo, I think. So yeah, Mining City of Narshe. Still no clue where Katoble Pass and Carbuncle are at, but hey, that's something I will find out sooner or later. Of course, we need to walk a little while here, but the Ice Ring is not far away, I must say. Also, how much skill do we have? Oh, 200,000, nice. And that is a good amount. That is indeed a very good amount. I have no clue where that music comes from. But it also feels kind of familiar. It's also probably something SNES related. Okay, careful, I don't want to touch him just yet. Let's use the safe route. Why do you need to go up there? No. That's bad. Okay, let's see if I can do it without like proper preparation. Gao does not have anything equipped right now. Yeah, the gimmick about the Ice Dragon is that he splits himself up into basically three other like ice dragons. So basically we are fighting a total of 4 ice dragons in one fight, basically. You can... Phoenix doesn't do anything. Let's use Blink. You can use one Ashura. You use Golem. Why did I even morph this? I like these spontaneous contact did like throw me over. At least you got Blink on Gao. I need to look up how Ashura works in Final Fantasy IV. Maybe I can get like a better like idea. Okay, we should... Gao actually takes damage still, okay. He has the... No, because he does not have the Snow Muffler equipped right now. But the idea is that like each character has protection against ice, so like each character has like either the ice shield or the It's no more like equipped right now, so yeah. That's not really working right now. That's the thing. His healing is also not the best, but okay. Umaru got the Atma weapon still with offering. I will show you everything in detail if after the fight if I manage to do it. You can also see we have like multiple targets here. Like some are hiding behind the like main enemy here. Oh, does he freeze Umaru, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. And what we want to do in this fight, we do actually want to focus on one dragon at a time. We don't want to like take care of them like all of them at once. We don't want to use multi-target attacks. Ice Sword, what is Ice Sword? Okay, also something. Frozen Body Shattered. Oh, okay. That's actually nasty. You want to use Fire Elemental attacks here, obviously, because he is an Ice Dragon. Of course, Terra's the right woman for the job here. Did he actually top by himself, Umaru, or did he actually... Or did the like other attack do that? Freezing Dust is annoying, yeah. Freezing Dust is very annoying, it doesn't like do all that much, but... Yeah, simply annoying. Okay, Umaru can attack again, let's go. Nice block even if you are frozen, nice. And it does not take care of it, so I was lucky, okay. Okay, any rage we can use right now. Oh, it was it Chaos Dragon who had Fairaga again? I'm not sure. You keep casting Blink. Maybe you can cast Bio. Nah, it's also a bad idea. Blink on him. Actually holding on pretty well despite not having like equipment on Go. Like Go's just so good he doesn't even need equipment. I think we took care of one maybe. I'm not sure. Did look a little bit like it. Okay, we might get 2 Fairagas now. Yeah, because if you can mimic that, let's go. I cannot see the damage because the other sprites are blocking it. Nice. Like he behaves similarly to other enemy that is also in the base game. Oh, we killed one, I did hear that. Ice Storm, okay, that's my line. Okay, does not really care. Okay, double Ice Storm. But he behaves like a different enemy that is also in the base game. He's called the Vector Lopos or so. You encounter him in Kefka's Tower, actually. So, yeah, you can imagine this fight to be like a buffed up version of that enemy with like a more focus on ice attacks and stuff. They were actually really doing great. Like, I should do like more of a challenge with this. Actually, you don't do anything, you copy that. And the individual dragons also have noticeably the property that they do not have like all that much HP because you fight like 4 of them like at the same time, basically. So they each individually, of course, do not have like all that much HP. Okay, you can use Freezing Dust. Oh, double one. Okay, he uses that more frequently now. That's annoying. I might want another Golem right now, because if he uses Ice Sword again, I might be a little bit screwed. You can do something, but I don't see the point right now, because you're still frozen. You can use a Prey, I guess. Yeah, why not? Give him something to do. I think it is very obvious that Ice Elemental Protection here is absolute king, because most of his attacks are Ice Elemental. Otherwise, you want to make sure that your physical defenses are also well, because that's like the second strongest stuff he does. And look at this, does not really do much. Especially with Mighty Guard up and everything, that's also, like, yeah, not doing anything. Okay, Fairaga, copy. I think they also like to counter, that's the main reason why you don't want to attack them, like, all at the same time with multi-target. Because then you get, like, multiple, like, freezing dusts and everything. But still, I think Umaru's damage output is too good to not use him. Well, especially now that he apparently only targets this like 1 or so. Okay. You can apply Blink again. Not even using Gauss Rages anymore, that's also funny. I could actually equip something to him. I can like give him a weapon and a shield. I wonder, can I make it to the end of the fight while Gao is still alive? I wonder. Once again, I may say the fight looks pretty doable right now. Okay, Terra also gets frozen. I should not have said anything. Okay, he targets the one in front. Never mind, he targets both. Freezing Dust? No, just a counter. Okay, double counter actually, nice. Okay, Gogo and Terra need to taunt. I think the literally only really move that could be like highly dangerous here is the Ice Sword one where he shatters one frozen character. Okay, nice one. Tackle is not your best move though, so... And Freezing does. Okay, everyone frozen? Nah, never mind, okay. Still not everyone frozen, nice. Keep using that on Gogo, that's good. Not on Cross, okay, that's new. Never mind, block, okay. And we got him actually, wow. Nice one, okay. 2 frozen, 1 dead, and 1 wasn't even equipped. I think that's a good... That's good. I think that's good. 8 magic AP, and we get a Force Shield. Force Shield also interesting, we also got a Force Armor from one of the dragons. I think it was the Storm Dragon. Good, that was actually, yeah, nice. Good, I guess I show you now what my, like, overall plan was. Terra had Enhancer, Ice Shield, Golden Hairpin, and White Robe. I wanted to use magic with her, so Enhancer and Gold Hairpin for more spellcasting. White Robe also gives more stats in the magic department. Ice Shield, of course, the absolute most important piece of equipment here for Ice Elemental Nullification, which is gonna be very important in that fight, and was important actually. I should not talk in the future, because that fight is already over. Yeah, otherwise Umaru, Atma Weapon, Hero Shield for, of course, like more HP, no damage from elements, Headband for best stat gains, and Snow Muffler also for best stat gains. Like Snow Muffler alone also takes care of matters here, basically. Hero Shield is not that required for this fight. Gogo also more on the magic side here, Enhancer, Ice Shield, Fiend, Hood, and Rubber Suit. Basically the best equipment at this point, I think that's like easy to say. And Gao did not get anything. I'm actually not sure what my plan even would have been with him. Definitely a Snow Muffler, but like what else I would have given to him. Probably once again the Otsunoku or whatever it's called. And I don't have an Ice Shield for him, but like I said, Snow Muffler already takes care of that. So yeah. Relics, you have Floral Fell for Terra, Hermes Boots, always nice. Umaru got Offering, as you could see, also Hermes Boots, Speed. Gago got Mimicon to use Spray, and also Hermes Boots, and he would also have gotten Hermes Boots, and of course still has the Merit Award. Cool, yeah, Espers were the following. Terra got Golem, Umaru got Ashura, and Gago didn't get anything because he couldn't use magic, and I gave Phoenix to Gao because... maybe if I get the chance to revive anyone. Like, the plan was not to keep him out of rage. I would have used the, what's it called? Hellrider. Yeah, Hellrider rage with him. Yeah, didn't really work out, but hey. Good, nice. That's that for those 2 dragons, nice. Only 1 remaining, but that one is in the Cultist Tower, so... do I want to go there already? I'm not sure. But yeah, once again a little bit early, but I will end it right now. We will see what we do next time. It's actually not much left on my list here. We already almost done everything. The next biggest thing, like the next 2 biggest things that are still on my list that we can do, are first off the Cultist Tower, but I think that will be very dangerous and everything, because you only can use magic there, and I'm not really sure if I'm prepared for that. I definitely want to grind for Osmos first, I'm not going in there without Osmos. But yeah, otherwise we also have the floating continent. Remember, we can go back to the floating continent, but I actually have not like a real idea how strong enemies will be there. It might actually be something you are intended to do after Kefka's Tower, so... Yeah, in either case, we are getting closer to doing Kefka's Tower. But I'm also pretty much sure that the game is not over after that. Like, there will be like some like quote-unquote post-game stuff to do. At least with the like... EX patch that we still have here in the game. Not in the game, but that is still like part of the overall hack. There's still a lot to do, so don't worry that anything of this will be over soon. There's still a bunch of stuff to do, and we haven't even seen like the hardest challenges yet. Or at least I think so. It's still blind after all, but yeah, I still think there will be like some hardcore stuff coming. Once we have all the like high-end equipment and everything. Looking forward to it. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.